Welcome back to J6's Mortgage Radio Show. Again, your host and yours truly, the best looking loan officer on all social media platforms, J6. Now, we're taking calls. Go ahead and caller.
Hey, J6, thanks for having me on the show, man. Hey, I really want to buy my first house. What do I got to do? It's going to be my first one.
Okay, so your first home. Gotcha. That's congrats. I'm glad that you're looking for something to, purchase. Now, I could get you right. You ever heard of a FHA loan?
Okay, what is a FHA? It sounds kind of weird. Do they have different pronouns?
No. So no pronouns here. This is specifically an abbreviation of the Federal Housing Administration, right? And this is specifically tailored to first-time home buyers. So somebody just like yourself.
Okay, nice. That sounds like exactly what I need. So how do I get one of those? How do I qualify?
So in order to qualify for an FHA loan, you're going to need at least a 580 credit score, okay? You're going to need a debt-to-income ratio no more than 57%, okay? And you're going to need a small down payment in order to purchase the property.
Okay, I'm not saying this is me, but hypothetically, if someone had a 400 credit score asking for a friend, what do they do then?
Yeah, so if you're telling your friend, your friend, right? If they have a bad credit score below 580 and 400 or so, all I would say is, hey, they're going to take a little bit more time in order to purchase the property than somebody that, has the 580. Again, the credit is going to be the most important factor in order for you to qualify, because first things first, when we take a call and you try to get approved, we're running credit on the first call. So just be mindful for that. If you know your credit score isn't there within that range, don't affect your credit score with the inquiry. Just make sure you're building your credit and paying off any debts that you have.
Okay, how much money do I have to give right away? I don't want to give that much.
Yeah, so anytime that you are looking to get an FHA loan, it's going to be 3.5% for the down payment. As long as the credit score is above, 580, the 3.5% down, and that's why it's so attractive, man. Conventional loans, you're typically putting anywhere from 10 to 15 to 20% down, right? And first-time home buyers don't necessarily have that money. And the FHA, the Federal Housing Administration, said, okay, let's just make it a priority for people who don't have homes to purchase a new home with a low down payment.
3.5%. Okay, not too bad. But what if I don't have 3.5%? What happens then?
Yeah, so if you don't have, the 3.5% or the full 3.5%, no worries, man. A lot of people don't know this, but you can get a down payment assistance program that basically can cover your whole down payment for the 3.5%. So, technically on the down low, man, you could get an FHA loan for almost no money down, right? Be aware you're probably going to pay some, closing costs like title, taxes and government fees, and your escrow. But again, that's better than, paying all those closing costs and then also the down payment, right? Save yourself as much money as possible if you can. So again, just to recap, an FHA loan is super good because, again, they're tailored to first-time home buyers. So if you're an investor and you want to put 3.5% down on a multifamily home, you could do that. As long as it's 1 to 4 units, you can, house hack and rent out the other rooms and live for free. So again, if you're not an investor or you're just looking for your first home to buy, 580 credit score is the limit for the minimum credit score. You're looking at 3.5% down, and then obviously you could get a down payment assistance program to try to cover that as well. Again, a higher debt to income ratio than a conventional loan. So FHAs are typically easier to get qualified for, and it just makes more sense to go that route than, dropping, $500,000 on a $1 million home. So any more questions, man, feel free to tune in next time or give me a call back in next weekend. We'll run it back.